Not Selena, me.
Gradually into day and night.
Oh god, what have I just done? Huh? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So a few days ago, I saw that Selena Gomez has posted her makeup routine onto Vogue's YouTube channel. And I've done quite a few of these videos in the past where I followed a celebrity makeup tutorial on the Vogue channel. I actually love those little videos. I love how they get a bunch of celebrities involved. I find it so interesting to see how they do either their makeup or their skincare or like their morning routine or something. I just find them so interesting. It makes them seem like more of normal human beings, which I mean they are. I mean like normal human beings with fame and fortune and success, but other than that, normal human beings. And before you guys ask, I would love to do a review of Rare Beauty. However, they currently do not ship to the UK. I tried to do an order on their website the day that it went live and there is no option to ship to the UK. You can only order if you're in the US, and also in the UK we can no longer order off of the US Sephora website anymore. They don't have it on the EU Sephora website, so until it comes to the UK, don't really have a choice. But yeah, as soon as Rare Beauty comes to the UK, I will be on that because I think it looks really nice. And she uses it in this video, so I guess we will just get into it. So I'm gonna sit over here for the remainder of the video because we need Selena to have her little moment on the screen right here. I love Selena. I think she seems so sweet. I just watched her video that she did with Nikki Tutorials and she just seems so lovely, and she's killing it at the moment. She's got her new beauty range, she's got her song with Blackpink.
Hi everyone, it's Selena Gomez. I will be showing you my day to night look with some of my makeup products and others. So I can't wait to show you my routine.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through the skincare bits because I've already done my skincare. I've got my SPF on and everything.
Next, I'm gonna be using my weightless foundation.
Oh, I'm confused. Why is she not using her primer? She just does moisturizer, then her SPF, and then she's gone straight in with her foundation. I know that her brand definitely does sell a primer, but she doesn't seem to be using it, so I guess we're just going in primerless today.
So, I kind of just start by making dots along my face. My applicator kind of tends to, it'll follow wherever you put it.
What? What did she mean by that? I'm taking my Revolution Concealer and Define foundation in the shade F4.5 because this is one of my foundations that I've got that has the kind of same sort of applicator thing.
Blend that in.
Oh, she's kind of swiping it.
So, that's my foundation. Make sure that even in between, if you have a tan or if you're checking something, I always kind of go in here.
Oh yeah.
Now and then because I get spray tans.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need it down my neck to blend in my patchy fake tan. I've kind of just been in love with Selena Gomez since she was on Wizards of Waverly Place. I used to watch that all the time when I was younger and I used to buy all of her albums. I don't understand why she gets so much hate. Like, she gets quite a lot of hate, but I don't understand why. I think she seems really sweet. Let me just try and fix this situation.
Next would be my weightless concealer. I change color all the time, so for instance, I'm going to use both colors, a little lighter and a little darker.
Okay, so she's doing dots. She's done a couple dots on her forehead. She's done a little bit on her nose. The brush that she's using, I believe, is from her Rare Beauty line. It looks really nice. It looks kind of similar to the Fenty brush that I've got. This is the face brush. I actually love this brush. It's the 125 brush. I didn't think it was going to be anything that special, but I actually really like it.
I think growing up, I for sure felt like...
I'm just trying to blend out the concealer on my chin. I didn't even put any on my chin. Good start. Also, I meant to use my Too Faced concealer because it's a bit more glowy, but I've just gone in with the L'Oreal one. Oh well. Let's put a bit of Too Faced on my chin. Why not?
I think growing up, I for sure felt like makeup was a part of my world. And, you know, being in different facets of the industry, it's been really fun to play with it because it makes a character when you're on set. It creates something magical when you're in, you know, music. You can create stories with it. And then for fashion, there's so many different ways that makeup's expressed.
Something I don't understand about all these celebrity routines is they will just do their concealer, they'll do their foundation, and they won't set any of it straight away. If I don't set my under eyes straight away, they crease immediately. Like, I'm already getting creases. And like, yeah, you can blend out the creases later and then set your under eyes. But I just find it so much easier to just set my under eyes as soon as I've done them. But none of these celebrities seem to have any creases anyway, so.
These are my liquid blushes. Oh, by the way, this is my favorite. It's called Joy.
This is the only liquid blush I own.
So, I'm usually putting my blush towards the top of my cheeks. Hung taught me that because it just kind of lifts your cheekbone a bit, and it also doesn't kind of come in here and make you look all red and sunburned. At least that's what I do.
So she's blending it out with a sponge. She mentions that Hung taught her to put her blush up here. He is her makeup artist. Oh my god, he's amazing. I've been watching his YouTube channel recently, and he's so amazing. Oh god, I took that a bit too high up, didn't I? Why is there so much more on this side? What the hell? Oh god, what have I done? So I think mine is a little bit more pink than Selena's. Hers is a bit more like peachy coral, but it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of concealer back on my sponge and try and blend some of that out because I've made a bit of a mess.
I was heavily involved in the entire process because I also care so much about mental health, and I believe it's a part of your self-esteem. It's a part of how you see yourself, and you shouldn't have to have makeup for you to see yourself that way, but makeup isn't a joke. It's actually beautiful and it's wonderful, and it brings people together, and I have so much respect for that community because it's just, it really is art. I'm going to use...
I love that. That's so cute. I don't normally do liquid blush, and this is why. I think it would have gone better for me if I'd have used a brush, but hey, I'm following Selena. Why have I got it... so done with myself.
The Benefit Vogue bronzer.
I have that.
And I kind of dust this a little bit around. Kind of want to see color.
Okay.
I kind of do what most people do. And I kind of follow into this 3. And then I do under the chin and around it. As you can see, my routine is actually super simple.
I find it so crazy how people can do their bronzer without powdering their face. For me, I find if I don't powder my face before I do my bronzer, it just kind of gets stuck to my foundation in random patches. She does the whole kind of like 3 under the double chin. Not Selena, me. Kind of loving how glowy this looks though.
I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs palette.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you a little bit of an eye trick that I've learned, because eyeshadow tends to be like kind of tricky for me. Oh, I don't know where my brush is.
That is a mood. Her being like, I don't know where my brush is. That is quite often me. I don't have the same palette that she used, but I'm using this one, which is the Naked Reloaded, because it has quite a few similar colours. I haven't actually used this in ages, but it's really nice. Wait, my eyes are covered in like my foundation and they're creasy. Help me. I think she just didn't put anything on her eyelids, but I definitely need something on my eyelids because they're veiny.
Kind of nudish color.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go along the edge. You could also use concealer before you put on eyeshadow to give it more of a lasting effect.
I mean, debatable whether it gives it a lasting effect because it kind of can sometimes make your eyeshadow crease, which I have learned more recently, but hey. Right, wait, so she suddenly skipped a step. I'm mixing the shades Retro, which is this peachy colour, with Boundaries, because hers looks kind of like a peachy sort of brown tone. Does it along here, and then she's kind of made a triangle and then connects it into her crease. Yeah.
So I have my first glam room ever, and I'm so excited about it. It's been like a dream of mine.
Oh, I feel you.
And so it's always loud music, clothes everywhere, just makeup everywhere. It's actually really fun. So
I'm extra aware right now that I have not done my eyebrows, and they are getting in the way because they're like coming down here.
So I'm gonna kind of go in to that shiny, and it has more of a lighter colors, so I'm gonna use the middle area.
Ooh, that looks so pretty.
What I'm showing you is how I'm going to be using this look in every single step I take. You can kind of just stop here, you could stop where I was.
Wow, that's really pretty actually. And it looks kind of similar to hers, so I mixed the shades Reputation. Reputation. I mean, I doubt that was a Taylor Swift reference, but I appreciate it. I mixed the shades Reputation and Angel Fire, and I just kind of slapped it all over my lid. She held her brush sideways, which is interesting because I would normally hold my brush this way, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Kind of loving how she just used 2 shades on her eyes.
Brush them out a little.
Okay. Brow gel.
My next favorite process.
Hang on. So all she did to her eyebrows just then was put a tinted brow gel in them, which is what I'm going to do. I'm using Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 4. I guess because her eyebrows are so dark and she's got such like lovely natural eyebrows. She doesn't really need to do too much to them. We're going for the natural look. I'm kind of loving how easy this is to follow. She doesn't have like 5 million steps. Cool. We have a very natural eyebrow today.
Favorite. So I love this. This is something I wanted to be perfect because liquid liner can be such a nightmare and it can be really hard.
I'm excited to try hers.
Here we go.
I don't have it yet.
I have tried to do the like cat liner thing probably since I was 16.
Same.
So one trick that did stick with me, and sometimes it works, but most of the time, you know, I'm just figuring it out as I go, is to basically start, if you're looking straight in the mirror,
Okay.
start where your eye kind of looks directly straight. Does that make sense? And then I go underneath it and create the line that I want. So I wear my liner like this, but again, we're going gradually into day and night.
Oh god, what have I just done? What did I just do? Okay, so I drew a line with my eye open. I normally kind of close my eye to do it. She did it with her eye straight, and now I fucked it up. How did I even get it on my lower lash line? What is going on here? And then let's try and fix this eyeliner. That's an interesting method to do, but I have just kind of completely messed that up. Like, I did not mean to do that. More concealer is needed to fix this mistake. There we go. Now I just have a nice patch of grey concealer. Lovely jubbly. It kind of looks fine when I am looking like this with my head slightly back, but as soon as I do this... Oh, I think I messed it up. Let me try the other eye. Yeah, that one's definitely gone a bit better. This wing is huge and pointing that way. This ring is pointing that way. How am I going to fix this? I think I would stick to how I regularly do my eyeliner, but I mean, if it works for Selena and it works for other people, that is all that matters.
And next, if I want a little more, of course, is to go straight in the middle.
That is a big wing, but I quite like it.
Next, I'll probably be doing my luminizer. So I'll put it on little areas around my neck or my shoulders, whatever I want to feel like shiny and cute.
I don't have any exposed, so.
There we go.
Right. Oh. We saw her blending it out on her brow bone. So I guess I do a little dot there, but then how does that not ruin her eyeshadow? And her eyebrows, because she used a really big brush. Oh, I don't know, I'm confused. Oh, I'm using the L'Oreal liquid highlight drops, by the way. Oh my god. We are looking very glowy today. That didn't go as bad as I thought, but I'm definitely looking a little bit sweaty.
And now I do a last look thing, which is so LA. Last looks. This is just to ensure that everything
What?
that I just did.
Huh? Wait, so she's just done all of that and then she's adding more concealer to her chin and under her eyes. I'm so confused. I mean, you know, if this works for her, then sure. I'm just gonna add a little bit because I don't want to take off all of the makeup that I've just put on. Okay, now I really, really desperately need some powder under my eyes. Selena, please.
Here is my blot and glow.
Oh, thank God.
This is the sheet. You pull out
Mm.
and you can go over and then take this.
I mean, I don't have any blotting sheets, so I'm just using a piece of toilet paper. Life hack. I used to do this at school sometimes. I would like go into the toilets and get a piece of toilet paper. Oh, I've dropped it. And just blot my face. Although I feel like that's taken off some of the coverage and it looks a little bit odd. And I believe her powder puff from her brand comes with powder inside it. But I'm just taking this one, which came with my Revolution powder. And then I'm using a Revolution Pro CC Perfecting pressed powder. I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my powder puff and just press it like she does.
You can also bend this brush if you want to go into precise areas. Perfect.
Oh, that's taken away too much of the glow. I don't look glowy anymore. Me.
Now, I have lashes on.
I don't.
So when I want to have more of a look, I would go for Huda Beauty
I don't have that one.
lashes.
She hasn't put anything on her lower lash line. It does make you look super wide awake. I'll give her that. Uh-oh. I just poked myself in the eye. Oh, did I just rip my contact lens? Why? That kind of reminds me, has anybody out there had laser eye surgery? Because I am kind of considering it. Is it life-changing? Do I need it? Because I'm so blind without my contact lenses. She's just so stunning.
The lip souffles are so yummy. They are so smooth. Watch this part. It's heaven.
So she's using a bright kind of orangey red. This one looks really similar. It's by L'Oreal and it's called I Don't. I love the applicator of these because you can get super precise. Because I put that concealer under my under eyes, I feel like that's taken away a lot of the blush and the bronzer and the glow. All right, I'm just gonna, this is probably a mistake, tap on a little bit more blush. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit more highlight because I'm just looking really flat right now.
Next and final step is to do a little bit of this. So this is my refresher spray, and you can use it before you put on makeup, after, during the day. It has this refreshing scent. Shake.
It actually looks really similar to the packaging of the Fenty one. I'm just using the Fenty Beauty What It Do. I love this. It's got the finest mist I've ever seen in my whole life. Oh, please don't say my mascara has smudged. I've just knocked my mic backwards onto the floor. 1 second, guys.
I feel like makeup should be accessories to complement what's beautiful about you. And I think I always believe that, because you can't help but feel the pressure and feel like you have to look a certain way, or, oh, if I only did this or only look like that, it would work. But I don't know. I just think that you're special. You're supposed to be who you are.
Oh,
and I've
she's
met
so cute.
like thousands of people in my life, and I wish that they could see what I see when I see it now. You know. So thank you so much for watching my day to night look, and yes, I hope you enjoy it, and I can't wait for you to try it.
She is just so sweet. So this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. I think it actually looks really pretty. I was just a bit confused about the whole like putting concealer on after she'd already put concealer on. I don't know, I just look really weird without the lower lashes or lower eyeshadow or anything. I think I could definitely do with a bit more contour because this kind of makes me look a bit like a moon. But in a way, I quite like how simple it was. I do look a bit sweaty though, don't I? I don't know, you guys will have to let me know what you think. I'm just gonna answer a question of the day. I do this at the end of every single most of my videos. Sometimes I forget, but if you guys have got any more questions for me, leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day. Let's see. Today's question of the day is actually multiple questions, and it comes from Miranda Mizen. So the first question is, when did you start getting sponsorships? I think my first paid sponsorship was when I maybe had around 10,000 subscribers. Did you ever want to quit YouTube? No, not really. I mean, there's been times where I've definitely wanted to take a break, but in terms of like quitting, not particularly. Maybe like in the future when I settle down and have kids and stuff, but for now, I can't see that happening. How did you cope with YouTube and studying? In terms of my art foundation year and my degree, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was extremely difficult trying to do 3 videos a week and a degree. It was really tricky and I ended up dropping out. So I guess I didn't manage it that great. And I had quite a few days where I would stay up until like 3 in the morning trying to get my uni work done, and I had multiple mental breakdowns that year. So maybe I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe not 3 a week anyway. Have you ever done a brand deal that you regret or only did for the money? No, I've never done a brand deal that I only did for the money. Have I done a brand deal that I regret? Only because I took on the brand deal and then it ended up being a lot more complicated and difficult than I thought it would be, in terms of like the brand were just quite difficult. And then finally she says, please do an updated skincare routine and skincare products that work well under makeup. Okay, I can do that. I might do it on my Instagram though. I might do like an Instagram Reels kind of skincare routine, or Instagram TV or something, or maybe on my vlog channel. I don't know, we'll see. Right, so I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you Selena Gomez for being the beautiful angel that you are and posting that video to Vogue's YouTube channel. I personally think that she looked amazing. Definitely some techniques that I wouldn't normally do, but it looked amazing on her, and I quite like the finished look. It's not fully what I would go for, but I love the red lip. I love the eyes. I love how simple it was. If you did enjoy this, please give this a thumbs up. Let me know any other video ideas that you would like to see, because I'm really struggling for ideas at the moment, as always. I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.